If you haven't been living under a rock, you most definitely know who Ice Spice is, but today we're going to be taking a music video of hers and turning it into an edit.
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. Nigga either he ate it for lunch. Bitch on my body, I get what I want like. You thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. Nigga either he ate it for lunch. Bitch on my body, I get what I want like.
Now before we hop into this, I gotta let you guys know about my editing packs. On my website, we have tons of super easy to use editing packs and presets that you guys can use to level up your visuals. We have insane LUTs, crazy 3D effects that require no render time whatsoever, super smooth and quick transitions, and lots more. I highly recommend you guys go check out the website because you might just find something there for you. But we're gonna hop right into this. We're gonna start at the very beginning. We have the Munch music video opened up here in Premiere Pro. So the first step is you're gonna wanna find what area of the song you wanna use for the edit. I'm gonna go with the most common part, which is probably the chorus here.
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. Nigga either he ate it for lunch. Bitch on my body, I get what I want like.
So we'll go with that part there and we'll see how long that is. We might make it a little bit longer. How long is that? 11 seconds. Let's work with that. Now, what I like to do next is, as you guys can see here, we have all of these clips here. And if you're wondering, how did you get all of these individual music video clips here? We're going to go into our project and we're going to bring the video back in here. Now, what you want to do is you want to right click on it, go over to scene edit detection, click on that, and make sure you click under output, apply a cut at each detected point. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to cut the video from where each cut is. And then once you're done doing that, as you guys can see, the video is cut just like so. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through here and find a bunch of scenes that we like and put them in over the beat so we can get that flow. And we'll put this here. We will right click here, go over to speed and duration, make this 200 and speed ramp it. It's just so weird to edit this footage, but whatever, man. It's for the hype. She's popping right now. I know this video is going to get views. Honestly, should I just clickbait her ass in the thumbnail? If you guys see her ass in the thumbnail, come on, man. Come on. I got to do it for the views. You already know. Come on. You guys want to unlink the audio clip, just press Control L on your keyboard, then delete the audio clip just like that. Do another ass shaking scene, why not? I think we'll save that one for later. The footage is kind of repetitive if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. We'll see, we'll put this here. Some more hype shit. This is what we got for the cut. It wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be, but here we go. Cool. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to color this video ourselves. So the video obviously is already colored. It's not flat footage, but to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to go into Lumetri color here and we're going to click on this clip and we're just going to desaturate everything by about 60%. People ask me all the time how I convert footage into flat footage when I do my coloring tutorials. Pretty much it. Turn the contrast all the way down, turn the highlights up a little bit, the shadows up a bit like that. And boom, as you guys can see, it pretty much looks like flat footage if we turn it on and off. Now we're going to copy this, Control C, highlight the rest of our footage, press Control Alt V, and we're going to paste the Lumetri color only and then hit enter. And boom, as you guys can see, all of it will be pretty much flat footage. Now, next thing to color it, we're going to go into our project again, right click, new item, adjustment layer, hit OK, drag and drop it on top and stretch it to our footage. Now we're going to be applying our color grade on the adjustment layer. So if we go back into Lumetri, hit creative, go under look and hit browse. Then we're going to open up the ultimate LUT pack here. Now, inside this LUT pack, we have 1 through 282 different LUTs with 7 additional film LUTs. If you guys do want to go check out this LUT pack, it's on my website. I highly recommend it. We're going to go with the completely random LUT just to show you guys like how amazing this is. You're never going to run out of LUTs and they're all fire. Let's go for a 134 here. And boom, as you can see, we have a cool grade on there. It needs a little bit of work, but we can work with this. So if we go back into basic correction here, what I do to fix this up a little bit is just turn the contrast up, turn the highlights down like that, add some little bit of orange into it, add some green, maybe turn the saturation up and then turn the blacks down. And if we play this through, and the best part about this pack is I love to stack LUTs on top of each other so we can put a different adjustment layer down. And if we go back into our ultimate LUT pack here, just through Lumetri color, creative, hit browse, we can find another random LUT. Let's go with 35 here. As you guys can see, it doesn't look good right now, but if we turn the intensity down on this one here and then turn the intensity down on this one as well, you can kind of blend looks together. So that's kind of a cooler look there. I'm going to go with the original one. So this is the one we just threw on. Kind of has like a blue tone to it, and the highlights definitely need to be brought down on this one. For example, just like that. Boom. Turn the saturation up like so. Turn the contrast up a little bit. Add some orange into it. Turn the whites up. Shadows down. Maybe the highlights can be brought up a little bit more like that. So between the two color grades, guys, this is what we have. So this is the second color grade, and this is the first one. I think I'm gonna go with the second one here, turning that off there. As you guys can see, that literally took like 5 minutes, and we already have a crazy color grade. Now, dragging on my film grain here, we're gonna go for a really stylized film look. You guys can get this film grain in my film looks pack on my website. We're gonna go over it and turn the blending mode to overlay, and then bring it down to about 50%. So we have just a nice little grain on there to add that film look. So start off with the effects. We're going to drag and drop another adjustment layer on here and just do some quick zooms. I do this in all my videos. We go ahead and apply a transform onto the adjustment layer here, just like so. And then if we go into here and change the shutter angle up, and then turn off this one right here, the use composition shutter angle. What this is going to do is it's going to add motion blur to our footage when we do our zoom ins. So for this one, for example, we don't really need one, but screw it. We're going to go and scale it in just like this. So a little bit of a zoom in there. And if we bring this one over to the next clip, let's just make sure this goes to the end. If we extend this one here, do the exact same thing. We could make it zoom in to our ass. Why not? Okay. This one's kind of zooming out, so we'll go along with that one as well, just bringing this over here, and then we can just delete the keyframes that we have here, resize it to about right here where it hits, and then have it zoom out of our face here. So if we start with something like 120, for example, and then set it, it's going to zoom out from our face. That motion blur, I'm going to make sure it goes all the way to the end, just like that. Now that we have our zoom ins and zoom outs, I'm just going to bring them up. We're going to be applying the Money Vortex effects pack because I think that pack would look really good on this video. We open it up in here, go to USD, and then we can drag all of these in here just like so. Boom. All right, so I'm going to go with the flying across right here. I think this will look good on the scene, the beginning here. Just going to crop that, and then of course, we're going to have to zoom it in because we want the builds to be realistic to how big she is in the scene, just like that. And then we're going to have to color grade them as well to match the scene. So if we go into Lumetri, we can just do this super quick by turning the contrast up, turning the oranges up, and then turning the greens up as well, highlights up. And actually, I think the shadows could come down because they're kind of in the foreground like that. And then, of course, since she is focused, we're going to go ahead and apply a blur on there, just like so. So a little Gaussian blur is going to look nice. And then if we turn that up just like that, boom. And then I'm sure we could apply the same one here. And then maybe just zoom this one out a little bit more and then change the timing on it. For this one, I think we could do the Money Vortex. So if we go back into here and click on our Money Vortex here, this one's going from left to right, so we'll copy the exact same thing. I think we could go with something like this here. And then if we just resize it to match her, go into effect controls, motion, bring that down. And then when it gets to right here, as you guys can see, we sped this up to 200. We'll go ahead and speed the money up to 200 as well. And then we're just gonna press Control C on this bill and then Control Alt V, and we're gonna copy the Lumetri color and the Gaussian blur on here. And we'll apply that same money flying across on here. And since it's zooming out, we're going to copy that same effect here with our scale. And then right when it gets to about here, we'll just zoom out like so. And then for this one as well, let's throw the same one at the beginning here of it flying across. But since it's a slow-mo scene, we're going to bring it down to 50% speed, and we'll get an effect just like this. Hard. All right, cool. All right, awesome, guys. Now that we have that settled in here, I'm going to go ahead and open up some sound design. So if we go back into here, I'm going to drag and drop our sound design pack in here. Now just going through our whooshes and testing them out, we can find some cool effects. And right where the speed's up here, we can apply another one. Let's go with a random one here. Look for a shorter one here. Boom. Apply it more so. Okay. And then right here, we'll apply another one. Let's go with 35 here. See how this one sounds. Maybe so, put that one there. Yeah, when the camera whips up. Kind of matches it, yep. When it goes fast there, we'll apply another one. Perfect. We have our nice little whooshes in there to add sound design. Just gonna turn this one down a little bit, just like so.
Nigga, either he ate it for lunch. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want. Like, you thought I was feeling you? No, I was feeling you.
All right, sweet. Now what we're gonna do next is bring this into After Effects to add shake sauce onto it. All right, so now that we have our video in After Effects, so we're gonna go ahead and add shake sauce. As you guys can see, it has this crazy UI. Brian really killed it. So many options. So to use it, we're gonna go and apply a new adjustment layer here on top of our footage. And then we're just gonna go to where the first cut is, which is right about here. Put our marker right in between it, just like so. If we go into keyframe tier, I'm gonna go with the hard hit with flash for the first one. Just double clicking it here, it's gonna apply onto the adjustment layer. If you hit U on your keyboard on the adjustment layer, go through and tweak it so we can see it. I think we should have the shake come in a little bit earlier. Just like this. And then we're going to create a new adjustment layer here. Close this one, open this one up. And for the second one, we're going to apply a quick hit with flash, and hitting U on our keyboard and go through and change it to our liking. So for every transition, I'm going to add a hit or a flash or a horizontal, and it really just adds so much more energy to the video. All right, guys, so I've added shake sauce and everything is rendered, and this is what we have as the final product.
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. Nigga, either he ate it for lunch. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want. Like, you thought I was feeling you? No, I was feeling you. That nigga a munch. Nigga, either he ate it for lunch. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want. Like,
I thought that was pretty fire. Not gonna lie, from what we had to this, like, come on, guys. Come on, that was gas. If you guys enjoyed this video and want me to do it with more artists, let me know who I should do it with in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and check out one of these 2 banging videos linked above. Go check out the website as well. There's something there for you, I promise you. Peace.